It's not enough to feel alone and not be heard. Don't know right from wrong, and your lines have all been blurred. Is it me, is it you, or is it something I deserve? 'Cause everyone else knows the children of the world. We are the children of the world. We're going up, up, up. Things are coming our way. We are the children of the world. We're rising up, up, up. It's a brand new day. Whoa, 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 whoa. You know I played my part to a point where I was done. Now I fold my cards, game's done, and you had your fun. Is it me, is it you, or is it us? You're 'cause everyone else knows the children of the sun. We are the children of the world. We're going up, up, up. Things are coming our way. We are the children of the world. We're rising up, up, up. It's a brand new day. Whoa, 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 It's perfect, and our hearts are jumping. We are the children of the world. We are the children of the world. We are the children of the world. We're rising up, up, up. It's a brand new day.
What's up, folks? It's Wednesday evening, October 13th, 2021. It's about 6 p.m. and 68 Fahrenheit, 20 degrees Celsius. You may recognize this structure from the introduction, because I'm right here, the vessel. Except I can't go inside it anymore because it's closed off. But anyway, we're going to be walking around Manhattan. It's Wednesday evening. And I came by Hudson Yards today because there's a flower show going on. It's called the Fleur de Villes. I'll walk by it quickly since I already made a video here. I'll probably upload it and publish it tomorrow morning. But let's see what's going on. Elliot says you were gonna go, but the day was gloomy. You know, I was actually delaying a little bit. I was like, is the weather gonna get a little bit better? Because I don't really like cloudy days too much. Drizzling days, they really don't really inspire me to go out so much, but I figured why not? Let's go out. Keith says people dressing like it's cold. It's not that bad. It's only 68. Let me adjust my microphone because it's just hanging from my shirt. Much better, I think. Let's go into the shops at Hudson Yards. Tony says at least it's not raining here like Chicago.
Watch for the car.
Yes, I see. All right. Let's go and see this. I know all about this crosswalk here. At least they have the cones out so people know about the cars and crossing. This is amazing. They've got something called the Billionaires Row, and it's an exhibit that shows over 20 mannequins in support of breast cancer research. Just gonna play a little bit of my music to not get copyrighted. Hudson Yards has been putting on some great displays recently. I remember their holiday display of 2020, that was the best. Josh says, Bay Area here, nice. Bella says it's like the Macy's Flower Show back in springtime. It is. Very similar to the Macy's Flower Show. I even remarked in the video I just recorded that this one puts the Macy's Flower Show to the test. Macy's has got some competition. I'm not going to spend too much time here. I'm just going to walk through it because I've already made the video. I'm going to post it up tomorrow morning. And plus, it's probably annoying hearing the music playing in the background. When I upload the video later, I'll know which music tracks are okay to use and which ones aren't. So it'll be a much better experience. And it smells great in here. There's a lot of roses being used. Other fragrant flowers too. Alright. Hope you enjoyed that little walkthrough of the Fleur de Ville Flower Show. I'll have the full show up on my channel probably tomorrow. Adam Drake is asking if there's a subway entrance in this mall. No, it's not in the mall, but it's a few short steps away from the mall. It's worth seeing this flower show. The last day to see it is October 17th. So they did take the cows away from outside. That was temporary. Outside, and I won't be walking through this street because I know there's bad internet service. What's up? Hey! Why in the world says you're wondering where are the colorful cows? That's right. Elliot says Penn Station legit down the block. That's right. But don't go down here unless you want your internet service to go bad. I was actually in this building. It's called Manhattan West, I think. And the internet service here is horrible, as well as in the base of the building. Bob says the cows have moved away. That's right. They've moved away. They don't want any beef with you. Or anybody for that fact. That's the New York Waterway bus. I don't think I've been up 10th Avenue in a while, so let's check this out. I've been across 34th Street multiple times, but 10th Avenue I haven't really checked out in a while. I've gone on 8th and 9th, but we'll see what's up on 10th. Baxter Maxis says, be careful. Thank you. You know, I was actually thinking something. You know all this scaffolding over here? I know it's bad looking and it makes everything like confined. And I thought about it. This is actually a safety risk, all this scaffolding. And I've had some bad incidents happen to me underneath scaffolding, as well as a few other live streamers. And it's not really a good place to stand under, because if there's an emergency, it limits your movement. You cannot go left, you cannot go right, you can only go forward and backwards. Whereas if you don't have a scaffolding, you can escape. So something to keep note of. Because my friend Ann, New York Life Vlog, he got into trouble underneath scaffolding, and that limited his movement, as well as my friend New York City Walking Show underneath scaffolding again. And I also had an incident underneath scaffolding last year where I couldn't get out. So I think there's a better chance of getting punched under scaffolding or getting into trouble on the scaffolding than it is something falling off from the top of the building. A lot of times this scaffolding, they invite, unfortunately they invite people to stay under it, and some of those people may not be in the best mood or mental ability. So I'm just a little bit more aware of my surroundings now when I go under scaffolding or anywhere where there's limited movement. Yeah, Hung Mao, thanks. Oh, we wanted to go up 10th Avenue. I got sidetracked. And not only that, the scaffolding is just hard to look at too. I mean, you have a great city like this and then you see something like this, you say, man, this isn't New York City. It's ugly looking. Damien says scaffolding, ambush alley. I mean, this stuff like this you have to think through. Oh, there's a gas station here. $4.65 a gallon for regular. My gosh, that's a lot of money for a gallon of gas. One of the few Manhattan below 59th Street on 10th Avenue. Bob says, rare Manhattan gas station. It is, for sure. Now you know where to get gas if you're in Manhattan. This is one of the places, 10th Avenue and 36th Street. A big DHL facility. Why in the world am I allowed saying, do you notice the violence being a recent thing, or has it always been this way? There's always going to be violence in New York City, but I have noticed in recent months, especially last year, that the amount of crime in New York City that's happened has just gone up like crazy. So I'm just a little bit more vigilant than I am usually. And I believe the most dangerous borough is Manhattan, specifically around Midtown Manhattan. We got the Lincoln Tunnel, tons of traffic. Ryan says Filipino nurse was recently killed by a mentally ill man in New York City. I saw that too. So just be hyper vigilant about you. When people say New York City is safe, I say yes, it's safe, but you have to be aware. And even more now than usual. So I would actually say that it's safe, but it's getting to the point where it's starting to be unsafe. That's what I say now.
I like her pricing model. I
It's a lot of traffic here for the Lincoln Tunnel. Mary says, eyes in the back of your head, it's getting worse. Yep. Owen says, how about Brooklyn, East New York? Every time I've gone to Brooklyn, East New York, I've rarely had trouble. I've had the most trouble in Midtown Manhattan, as well as many of my friends and fellow YouTubers as well. Midtown Manhattan, that's where you have to be hyper vigilant. And the time I got my phone pickpocketed was in Soho. Beep, beep, beep. Look at all these buses coming from New Jersey, coming from the Lincoln Tunnel. Bella says a lady got killed in Times Square the other day. I saw that was the Filipino nurse. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest, crime has gotten worse in New York City. And it's not getting better. Man, there is so much traffic here on 10th Avenue. You got a whole truck blocking the intersection. Let's see if the cops can even get through. Yeah, I'm doing live. Go, go. Oh my gosh. This is crazy traffic. Wowers, look at this. There isn't even a crosswalk anymore. It's just car headlights. Art Molina with a $4.99 super chat. Yo, AK, glad to see you live again. We met at San Gennaro a few weeks back. Yes, I remember. Eastside 61 on Instagram. Thank you, Art Molina. Appreciate it very much. Baked Belgian waffle says you're faster on foot. Oftentimes that's the case. So here we got 42nd Street. We're heading into the Hell's Kitchen neighborhood. Yahya says the mega bus from Toronto. Yes, it's a low-cost bus service. It doesn't have its operations at the Port Authority bus terminal though. I think they leave from 34th Street and thank you so much, Stephen Large, for the $4.99 super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you. Michelle McGraw saying celebrating 6 months of membership. Nice. Congratulations on 300,000 subscribers. You're very welcome. Let's go for 300,000 more. Again, we've got more scaffolding. This one's a little bit better than the others because it's not so restrictive. Oh, hey! What's up?
And I love seeing you in the Comic-Con.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that made my day. I mean, it was. I live right here, but
Nice.
I didn't get a ticket to see Comic-Con.
Yeah, I didn't go either.
Oh, I thought you went. Oh,
No, it was Walking Commuter who went, and also New York City
I
walking
thought he
show.
sounds like you. I thought he was you.
Oh,
Oh my God.
yeah,
No, but
he's
I
a
see
different
you-
person.
But I see okay,
Yeah.
No, I've seen you all the time. I watch you. When I'm in Texas, I was
Uh-huh.
going to move to Texas and retire. I started watching you there, and I would miss New York. So anyway, I'm staying here. But you made me appreciate New York here.
All right.
All your videos, I really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Well, have a good day, man. Take care.
Okay, thank you. My name's
You're welcome.
Wiley. I did a thing one time for you.
Okay.
Yeah, a super chat.
Yeah.
Anyway, good to see
Thanks.
you. Good to see you, actually.
Bye. That was cool. So he's gonna retire in Texas and saw my videos. Michelle French McGraw, $9.99. Thank you. Wow, celebrating a milestone in membership and also a super chat. Thank you. It's funny because he said he was gonna go to Texas and he was watching my videos to see what's going on in New York. I do the same thing when I travel to other places. When I was in LA, especially in Boston, when New York City had that big snowstorm, I was watching YouTube lives of what's going on in New York City at that time. So it goes both ways too. I also watch live streams and other people's content. So this is Hell's Kitchen. We're gonna find out what's going on here. That's me. What's up? Hey.
What's up, man?
Hey.
You action kid?
Yeah.
I watch you all the time, man. You in B-Bar?
Yes, here B-Bar.
All
That's
so
right.
So what's up? I'll be watching y'all.
Yeah.
I seen the Stewie one. No, the Family Guy one. Where
Yeah,
it's like the
and
real life
Flushing.
Peter Griffin.
That's right.
You doing Hell's Kitchen right now?
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Okay.
Is it a busy night today, or
You said what?
is it a busy night
Yeah,
today?
it's Mr. Biggs. We're always busy in here. The food is great. You should try it out, man.
Yeah.
I know you like a food buff, like a foodie. I'm not even trying to sell it right now.
Yeah,
Yo, be action kid. Love y'all, man.
got it, man.
Yo, and I love the one you did in Chinatown. I was gonna go down there this weekend. I just seen that one.
Oh yeah.
There was a spot with the fruit or like the raisins and like the ice cream or something like that.
Oh
There was like a whole bunch of different teas and stuff like that.
okay.
But yeah, man, I love
Yeah.
that show, man. You recording right now?
Yeah, I am. I'm live. That's right.
Well, God bless, man. I love y'all show.
Got it, man.
I was kissing your head. Mr. Biggs.
Take care, man.
My name's Angel. How you doing?
See ya.
Shout out to you. I love y'all show.
Got it.
Y'all see my show with Peter Griffin too.
You too. $4 shots, beers, and drinks.
Love y'all, man.
Got it. Awesome. Hell's Kitchen. We get greeted by the. We get greeted by a fireman. My goodness, what timing. I was like, Hell's Kitchen. We get greeted by, I was gonna say a bouncer, but then the fire engine comes by with the air horns. Well, welcome to Hell's Kitchen. Maybe that's gonna be going on Action Kid Extra as a highlight. I don't know. Uh-oh, there's a bad place to stand to greet people. Oh, glad they crossed the street. Hung Mao says, You're laughing? Yeah, I'm laughing too. Man, Hell's Kitchen is lit tonight, and it's Wednesday afternoon. There's so many people here dining out. I rarely go out on weekday evenings unless it's like Friday. But man, seeing Hell's Kitchen coming back like this, it's really nice. Yeah, Michelle, it is a great outdoor dining area. Owen says, a great walk making me smile. I love that costume. Ryan says it's always busy in Midtown Manhattan. Yes. As of recently, it is busy. Tim Anderson with a $10 super chat. I always feel like I'm burning calories when you watch Action Kid. Nice to pretend, but always an adventure. You know, Tim, I have a solution for that. You can always get on a treadmill, or you can go like back and forth, walking back and forth, and you'll burn calories that way too. You know. But it's good to pretend, that's right. You know, a lot of times I have dreams about walking to different places that I remember, and when I wake up I'm like, where was this place I walked? It's like so familiar to me, but I can't remember where it is. Like I'll have my dreams that just keep walking and walking forever. I'm like, it's never ending. Your VHFR says, oh my gosh, you too. I guess that's what happens when you're staring at a screen for so long doing these live streams. You're like looking off into the distance. That's all you think about. Robert says you love the Friday night videos, how busy nightlife is in New York City. Okay. Well, this is nightlife on Wednesday night in Hell's Kitchen. This one's Añejo. Carl Howard with a $5 super chat. Everybody is right. Action Kid is showing us the most incredible things the world has ever seen. We've definitely got to reward him with money. Okay, Carl Howard, thank you. Appreciate it. Michael Lowenthal asking why do they call it Hell's Kitchen. There's a number of different stories, but my favorite one is when the police officer tells the other guy, this looks like Hell's Kitchen. Something to that effect. And the name stayed. Sarge Tech is celebrating 5 months of membership. Awesome. Michael saying it doesn't look like hell to you, it looks pretty nice. Yeah, and it's funny enough because Hell's Kitchen is known for all the restaurants here. Dave E says say hi to Boogie Bob. Yeah, he's around this neighborhood somewhere. Practically lives around this area. John Donahue with $9.99. Hello, Action Kid. You love the Stony Brook video. Can I do Riverhead someday? Yeah, I can do Riverhead someday. We'll see when I get out to it, but that'll be something to look forward to. What was that all about? Seemed like that car driver was honking for nothing. I didn't see anything dangerous. You know, that car does not sound good. It sounds like they got a flat tire. They gotta change that out. Whoa, a horse. I wonder if there's a horn on that horse and buggy. Yeah, POV, they do sound like they have a flat tire. And they were driving pretty quickly with it, so that's not a good thing to be riding with. Damien said it's your kind of ride right there. Horse ride's very comfortable. Ronald Reyes says no horn, but the horse says I'm walking here. More like I'm trotting here. And then you ask the horse what it means, and the horse is gonna say, neigh. Wait, is it neigh or nigh? That's supposed to be the sound that the horse makes. The king of travel and pamper is here, Mr. Jason Rupp, checking in. Baked Belgian waffle with a €5 super chat. Like also your Las Vegas walk. Thank you. Greetings from Belgium. Okay. You know, it's pretty cool. I'll tell you something. So, I need to run down my old iPhone 11 Pro because it's still got 80% battery max capacity, and Apple won't replace it until it gets below 80%. So it needs to get down to 79%. I've been replaying my Las Vegas video over and over and then letting the battery discharge and then charge it up again just so I could wear down the battery, so Apple replaces the battery for free under Apple Care. So right now at my home, it's still playing that Las Vegas video until it runs out of battery. I can't believe I have to intentionally wear down the battery, but hey, Apple's a stickler. It says, nope, it can't be 80%, it needs to be below 80%. I'm like, okay, I'll just run it down 1% before my Apple Care expires, and then I can replace the battery. But I'm doing that because I'm giving my phone away and I want the new owner to have a new battery. So thanks, Laurie V, Laurie W, $9.99. Greetings at K. So awesome. You get thanked by fans randomly everywhere. You are having great impact to so many who love your work. Thank you, Laurie. And Dora Korosi, thank you so much. You should sleep, but your life is much more interesting than sleeping a sleepy girl from Budapest. All right. Thanks so much, Dora and Laurie. Appreciate it. You know, this probably has to be one of the coolest shop signs there is. Gets you pretty hungry. And the shop sign I'm talking about is this pizza slice in neon. There's no mistaking what that is. And the shop's name is Pizza. Yo man, where'd you go to eat today? Oh, I went to Pizza. What? I asked you where you went to eat today. Yeah, I went to Pizza. And you'd be like, no, that's the actual name of the restaurant. I'd be like, oh, okay. I had pizza at Pizza. Whoa, look at this mural at Janovic. I gotta take a picture of this. Apologetic says, like a restaurant named Hamburger. This is awesome. Whoa. This is like the Two Bridges neighborhood represented in a street mural. Brooklyn Bridge, Manhattan Bridge. No, wait. There's two Brooklyn Bridges. What? I'm seeing double. There's Brooklyn Bridge 1 and Brooklyn Bridge 2. And there's two World Trade Centers. That's not what I thought when I thought of Twin Towers. This is more like twin images. Yeah, Preston, it is mirrored. It was deceiving. I was looking at it again. Wait, no, that's the Brooklyn Bridge times 2. Zishan says, really hilarious humor. I love your humor. Pizza's the name. You know, I have to give New York City businesses great points in creativity because there are a lot of creative shop names here in the city. Faith Joy asking what's my favorite season. It's right now, the autumn. I really enjoy the autumn. So across the street from us, we've got AT&T. The original name of AT&T was the American Telephone and Telegraph Company. And this building doesn't have any windows in it at all. Reminds me of the one in Lower Manhattan that has no windows also. the Long Lines building. But I didn't know there's one up here too with no windows. Maybe Art asking if Lena's here. In the chat.
No, because normally big stars like that.
Excellent moderator, and so many people have gone accustomed to her on the chat that sometimes it feels weird without Lena being in the chat. So welcome, Lena. It's still busy even over here on 10th Avenue, 54th Street.
Love New York.
Marie says New York has changed a lot. It used to be there in the late 70s. It has. Metroid RTS asking if I have tours for Swedish tourists. You love to come there and spend money. 3 people, me, my wife, and my son. You know, it's funny you mentioned that because I don't do any tours. And back before the pandemic, I was actually thinking of starting like a tour business in addition to this YouTube live streaming and videos that I make. But ever since COVID came and YouTube has really taken off, I don't think I need to do tours anymore. And I can really expand my reach better as a YouTuber than to give personal tours. And I really thought about it. It was something I thought about doing, but now it doesn't really make sense for me anymore. Thank you, Randy Dupre with 5 Canadian. Thanks for the amazing videos. Love your work from Montreal, Canada. Thank you, Randy. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you want to go on a tour though, my friend Sarah Funk, she has a tour company and she has group tours as well as food tours. In fact, her tours, I think the Secrets of New York tour and the food tour got ranked #1 in TripAdvisor. Tony Khan with $5. Am I going back to Times Square? Would love to meet you. Let's see. Times Square is that way. I'm on 56 now. Yeah, maybe we can head over there. Kenna's saying I can combine the two, do tours while I walk. I can only do that for so long. I don't think I'd be interested in doing that for too long. Plus, there'll be a lot to do at the same time. Even now, just walking by myself with this live chat on is a lot. And then having to direct the tour and answer people's questions at the same time will be too much. 57th Street. Let's cut across 57th Street and check out these super tall skyscrapers. Oh yes, that's right. Some people are mentioning Tom D NYC also. He also does private tours as well. Tom Delgado. Oh, Marty, the pizza place has a name. You think it's called Baker's Pizza? Bell Parade with £5, exploring Wednesday evening too, but in your house on your sofa, and it's nowhere as interesting as your version. And HNT, our moderator, with a $3 super chat. Happy 300K, yes. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'm glad I could bring the New York City experience to your living room. I want to see what's the progress of all these super tall skyscrapers. This one is the tallest building by floor height in New York City, the Central Park Tower. Also named the Nordstrom Tower because Nordstrom is the anchor tenant there. I don't think the Nordstrom is fully open yet, but we'll go check it out. Vita with a $10 super chat saying to keep up the good work. Thank you, Vita. And Sarge Tech, our other moderator, with a $2 super chat. Happy 300,000 subscribers. Yes. Thank you so much. Bell Parade, you be worried and yeah, I mean, if you're scared of heights or high winds, then these ultra thin skyscrapers may not be for you. There's a parking lot here. How much is parking? An hour for $17.74. That's actually not too bad. I thought it was going to be more. Manny Galagos, what's my take on the trash sitting on the streets? My take is that it's disgusting. I wish there was a better system for New York City to handle its trash, but right now it's the best we've got. Oh my gosh. I can't even cross the street properly here. I gotta go this way.
So anyway,
Tammy says, is it really that dark there already? Yes, it got dark here early. It's 6:44 and it's already dark. Michelle says, my take is that it's disgusting. Yeah. As New Yorkers, we grow accustomed to ignore it and just walk past it quickly. We take a lot of things in this city for granted when we live here this long. Sometimes we sacrifice quality of life stuff and then we just grow accustomed to it, like living next to the subway. I know people who live next to the subway and they're like, oh, we just hear it every now and again, but it doesn't really bother us anymore. And people who haven't lived next to the subway before, they'd be like, what? You're crazy for dealing with all that noise. And it also goes the other way too. I know people, including myself, who get accustomed to all this noise here in New York City, that when they fall asleep, they can't fall asleep without noise. Like, you bring someone who's lived in New York City and say they're living like right over here and you hear car honks all night. You bring them out to the country where it's peace and quiet, they hear crickets and they get uncomfortable. Yeah, POV saying it's nuts, that's right. I've been waking up to construction noise recently and now it doesn't really bother me as much. Sanitation department workers' hard job. Sanitation workers, it's one of the most dangerous jobs in the world because there's a lot of physical injuries related to picking up trash, like vehicle accidents, pulling their back, things like that. Not to mention all the hazards they have to pick up too. Sharp objects, diseases, so it's a tough job. Here's Bear Burger. Bear Burger is a pretty popular restaurant. It originated in my hometown of Astoria. And now it's expanded pretty much across the city. See Sean and me says he used to do that job in the hospital, not anymore. Oh, sanitation. Not an easy job for sure. All right, let's check out the Central Park Tower, which is coming up pretty shortly. A lot of bike commuters. Vieira Lopez, do they recycle there? They do. This is actually a cool shot of the traffic. You probably get a good time lapse if you just kept. Ryan says, where do they dump all the garbage? That's a complex situation. Before, in the 90s, there used to be this huge landfill on Staten Island called Fresh Kills, and that's where a lot of the New York City garbage went. Now what happens is the sanitation department, they dump them off at marine transfer sites where they're moved onto boats, and then they're actually shipped across the country and deposited into other places' landfills. And the garbage is processed that way too. They sort the garbage out, so it's complex. A lot of times we don't even know where the garbage goes, but you'll see boats carrying New York City's garbage quite often, going up and down the rivers. All right, so Central Park Tower, right here. This is the tallest building in New York City, or the second tallest building in New York City, depending on your definition of what constitutes as the tallest. This one doesn't have a spire, the One World Trade Center does. But this one, the floor height is taller. So this building over here is not the Central Park Tower. This is just the corner building. But the Central Park Tower is next to it. But Nordstrom is over here for now. It might be connected to the next building, but I'm not sure. Or maybe they're gonna move over here once it's completed. Yeah, it looks like it is connected. Okay. So, yeah. Looks like they connected these two buildings. Nordstrom's over here, and then it goes over to the other side. Beautiful Nordstrom building and store. Yeah, Ed Dunkel, it's called the Nordstrom Tower for a while. It's still called the Nordstrom Tower. And this is 57th Street, otherwise known as Billionaires Row. Charlene, you like the wavy wall? Vero's saying, is there a Nordstrom Rack somewhere there? I don't think Nordstrom Rack is here. I know Nordstrom Rack is in Union Square along 14th Street. Yeah, that's right. The Steinway Tower is past Carnegie Hall on this side of the street. John PS30 is saying. Here's another super tall skyscraper. This one over here is 432 Park Avenue. It used to be the tallest residential tower in New York City. But that building over there has a lot of structural issues that the tenants and the management of that building is suing for. There's been flooding issues, the elevator's been getting stuck, and when there's high winds, there's like no soundproofing in that building at all, so you could hear everything.
God damn.
Here's 7th Avenue, Carnegie Hall. John says it's best acoustics in the world.
Stay where you are. Like 5 minutes.
The city ripped up 7th Avenue. They're getting ready to resurface it. And there's Times Square. Fresh Start saying, why did they call it the Nordstrom Tower? Because Nordstrom is the anchor tenant on the first floor. That's why. It's actually a beautiful night here in Manhattan. Toby says Carnegie Hall's open. Yes, the doors are wide open. So this one over here to my left, this is the Steinway Tower, otherwise known by its address 157 West 57th Street. Another super tall skyscraper. Oh wow, art gallery in here. This is amazing. Thanks Square Bet with $5. Time for a coffee break. Wackaman, you said 1 Vanderbilt is the 4th tallest building. It is. That's right. Some more art. Here it is, 157 West 57th Street, Steinway Tower. There's also a hotel here, I didn't even know, the Park Hyatt. Also, they're waiting for a tenant here, luxury retail space available. I don't know who's gonna take this over. It's a large space. I don't know what can be here. Probably one of the tech giants, right? Amazon, Apple, Google maybe. They're probably one of the few companies that can afford a space here. Grant Link says the Park Hyatt is supposed to be one of the best hotels in the city. And of course you have to have a Billionaires store next to Billionaires Row. Look at these shoes. Some of these shoes are more high-end than the products on 5th Avenue. Fancy. Yeah, wow. Those are foot designs that you won't see anywhere else. and you would never know that they're worth like thousands of dollars. Scott says he can't even afford the laces. There's tons of art galleries around here. Look at this. They even got antique furniture. Wow, look at this painting. There's paintings within the painting and it just draws you deeper. Like, I've seen this one before. And then like you wonder what's up in that staircase. I'm actually gonna take a picture of it. It's really cool painting. Beautiful store. Yeah, Laura, you like that painting too? There's a lot going on there. I wonder how much it is. It's probably a lot of money. Melissa says angry bull statue on the bottom right. Let's go down 6th Avenue. Laura says don't go shopping at the art shoe shop if you want to spend $300. Metalhead Warrior NY22 says congratulations on 300,000, great walk as usual. Can't wait to be back living in New York in early 2022. Excellent, man. Thank you so much for the $300,000 subscriber. Congrats. Appreciate the support. Ren 1018, are there still $1 pizza with this inflation? I've seen stores raise their prices from $1 pizza to $1.50 pizza. Haven't had a $1 pizza slice in a long time. Square Best says more scaffolding. I know, I don't like it. And there's more scaffolding on the other side of the street too. We're getting close to Rockefeller Center. It's a really nice outdoor dining setup. Pizza Notte, home of the 2-for-1 martini, brick oven pizza.
Oh, 1 minute.
Yeah, Felice, they still have outdoor dining. This is going to be challenging to cross. I love this fountain. Gorgeous. Does this fountain grow taller? Yes, it does. Disco fountain. Bike rider with $2. Have 2 for 2 pizza on you. Thanks, bike rider. Appreciate it so much. Thank you. This globe spins and spins. This plaza here has a lot of cool public artwork. That globe there and the fountain. And also, that's not the only fountain. Diana Lee with £5. Thank you so much. Hydration fund, appreciate it. Thanks so much. John says, you bet this looks great. Christmas time, yes. I actually haven't been down this part of 6th Avenue in a while. I've always stopped at Rockefeller Center. Here's the Hilton Hotel. Fresh Start is asking, how long has H&M been in Times Square? That's a good question. I'm not sure. Seems to be there for a while now. Darius asking if I've been on every single corner in Manhattan. No, I have not. I don't think that's a goal I'd want to do anyway. I know some people, they have goals of like walking every single street in Manhattan or walking around the perimeter or visiting every corner. But I just like showing places that I've been before and how they evolve and change. I don't have to visit every single corner. Another great fountain. It's actually pretty busy here. Radio City Music Hall. Thank you, Kate Rule, for 99 cents. Appreciate it very much. Texman81, is there still a bowling alley in Times Square? Have to think about it. I know there's one at the end of 42nd Street, but that's closest to like 11th Avenue. But I wouldn't consider that to be in Times Square, so I don't think there is a bowling alley there. The Radio City Music Hall.
Yeah, that stage should be okay. Like,
No, it says you think there maybe still be one inside the bus terminal. I've heard of it before. I think I tried finding it once and I got lost.
No, it's okay.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry.
Welcome to Rockefeller Center. Oh, POVHFR, she just said, oh, you can go ahead. Because I saw them taking pictures. I didn't want to photobomb them. Laurie says he can't wait for the Thanksgiving Day parade. Yeah, we'll see. Adele's famous halal cart. People line up to get halal food from here. I don't know how long this wait is. Probably at least like 10-15 minutes. Melissa says your office building, 1221, 2 blocks away. And Melissa's office building, you're right here, 1221. Let's cut across 49th Street, and then we'll head to Times Square. Yes, I'm going to that place that New Yorkers love to hate. Times Square, why would you go there? It's so busy. It's a tourist trap. I even get people shocked that when I say Times Square is a place I like to go to in Manhattan. They're like, no, you're crazy. A real New Yorker wouldn't say Times Square is a place to visit. Alex says, how cool is this? You're walking in New York City live. It's awesome, right? The power of technology. Dean says, do I know Manhattan well enough to navigate without Google Maps? Yes. I think I could find myself around on all 5 boroughs without the use of GPS. Vita says, real New Yorkers don't go to Times Square. That's right. And I know many people who share that, that opinion. You got the stuck-up people who can't handle tourism and crowds in the quiet residential areas. John Baldwin 999 saying, thanks for the great videos. You've been a great resource for my upcoming visit to Manhattan. Thank you, John. Like, Times Square, why would I go there? I have everything I need in my neighborhood. They're like, Times Square is just tourist trap. It's overcrowded. Oh my gosh. Like, I have no reason to go there. Why would you go to Times Square? That's what people say. And I'm like, you should go visit. Times Square is full of advertisement. There's events going on. There's new people. It's fun to go every once in a while. But there's New Yorkers who avoid it like the plague. They're like, ugh, Times Square, I'm not going there. Neil says the thing is not the place, it's the energy of the people in it. Hence the draw of Times Square, the buzz, as you could call it. Piccadilly Circus in London is the same. I know, right? Seems like major tourist attractions the locals don't like. They're like, the Eiffel Tower, why would I go there? I live here. Or the Statue of Liberty. And we take these places for granted. Or maybe Toronto. Why would I go to Yonge and Dundas Square? It looks like Times Square. I've already been there. Well, here we go. Times Square. This New Yorker here goes to Times Square. I love New York gifts. You can get I love New York pajamas if you want, complete with an I love New York mug and a cap. How about a I love New York doggy cover? That'll work too. Hey, why don't you turn your whole house into I love New York? Put an I love New York door with a... That'll be pretty funny. I wonder if that's been done before. Erwin says Times Square is like the Vegas Strip and Hollywood Boulevard combined. It is.
A la izquierda, ¿verdad?
Hi. Short says, New York ain't all that impressive if you're a local. That's right. A lot of people believe that. Clearance sale, 50 to 80% off. Stephanie says not that crowded tonight. Well, it is a Wednesday night. It's not Friday where it's super crowded, but I still expect a lot of people to be here. Dun da da da! Times Square, yay! I'm 2.5 months early for New Year's.
Hey, six figures. Yeah.
Ding dong. Laura, you love the lights and the billboards. Every time you come here, there's something new. New billboard coming up, new art installations, shows to watch. There's something that always draws people back to Times Square. I wish I could have that many M&Ms to give out for Halloween. I think there's a new art exhibit in Times Square. Over there, they're installing it. Look at this, it's Wednesday night and there's still a lot of people here. What is going on here? Yeah, Flores. Last year, Times Square was a lot different than right now. Also, new art exhibit over here. Let's check it out. Mary says M&M's Candy Monster. Yes. Wonder what this is. Wesley says, was that the subway? Yes, that was the subway. Someone tripped here. Melissa says it's like a scene from Blade Runner with all it has. Yeah. You know what I didn't do is walk up the red steps. Let's do it. Damon says Times Square is crowded on Wednesday night. It is. I can't believe it. Gigi said last time we checked in with Aya Vlogs, that exhibit is made from acrylic nails. Oh, it is? Wow. It's made with acrylic nails. I think a news crew is here. Felix, you love the colors. I know, right? You want to celebrate one more time. I want to celebrate. Showing off my awesome karaoke skills. Yo Tac Vegas for $5. Hi, love your videos. Always look forward to them. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. One more time. Da, na, 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 na. Okay. Woo! POV says I'm hilarious singing. Well, also avoid copyright. One more time, we're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, all night.
Rápido, acá, o siéntate.
Wow, we got a family picture. The whole group. Jim says you just saw me on the Earth Cam. Yes, it is right over there. Earth Cam's there. I think it's like a minute behind. Lena says you go and watch Wave. I'm probably waving now. It's probably delayed already, and you can see it.
Nice, nice play.
Woohoo! Damien says people are just hanging. That's right. All right, time for me to be a tourist now. Let's do one of these. Woohoo! New York! Actually, it's a good picture. We take it for granted since I live here, but got some good shots. Maybe I should do a selfie. I haven't done a selfie of Times Square on my 13 Pro. No, it doesn't look good. I gotta. Maybe this way. Yeah, this way is better. Oh, they're playing the Squid Game thing. The one where you flip the red envelope and the blue envelope. Valerie says he saw me dancing. Lee W says 2 pounds high from Gina Lee in the UK. Thank you, Lee W. Too much copyright music here. Let's walk away from it so I don't get in trouble with the music industry. Jane Mary Train says congrats on 300,000 subs. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I think we were all planning for the
Here's another angle that I like. Yeah, Phil, there's a lot of road resurfacing around here. Too much.
How far is it from us? Milwaukee?
Then it was like, you know, talking to the SDI. And I was like, well, you know, I
Welcome to the Small Business District, America's Big Deal. What is this? Whoa, this is cool. Actually cool. There's mini storefronts. No way. We gotta go around the other side and take a look. Emma's ice cream. Cool. B. Escobar asked if they're making the movie. They might be. They're playing chess over here. Let's go. Forest around here saying it's for America's Big Deal TV show. I guess we'll go this way. Why is there confetti here already? We're 2.5 months early. It's not New Year's yet. B. Escobar says they can't wait. Yeah. Josh says, am I meeting up with New York Life Vlog? I didn't have any plans to meet anyone today, so if I run into anybody, it's just entirely up to chance. They still didn't fix the side billboard, I see, at One Times Square. Duke Cuts saying there are some Twitch streamers streaming in New York City past few years. Have I ran into any of them? Yes, I'm aware of them. The one I ran into by chance was Ginny TTY. She was here in, I think, July. I ran into her, but there's a few others right now in New York City. Joey Chaotic, I know fans here. There's also Jake and Bake and his girlfriend Water Lynn as well. YouTube's not the only streaming video service. Yep, dual quotes. I'm aware. Joey, Jake and Bake is here. because I seem to have the best camera setup though. Oh, thanks. Also, we do different content too. Most of the Twitch streamers, they're kind of more, I would say like edgy and more in tune with like their audience and interacting with like others. I'm more of like point of view exploration. I don't really focus the camera towards myself. I face it on the outside. This is my style. Ray's saying the NASDAQ. Yes. This is the stock exchange. They're getting ready to jump now, or dance.
I saw you, my friend.
Someone stepped in my foot.
All of you guys are going to walk away and leave.
Leave, Bobby!
You guys sit right here and take a solo street show.
Guys, that's not right.
We didn't leave when you guys started.
No, we didn't.
So if you're going to leave,
Please leave here.
but remember, the more money you give us,
The safer they are, especially you, white guys.
So guys, think about it. An average donation to a show like this
It's
is usually
$20.
$20. If you don't have 20,
Give us 2 days.
if you don't have 2 tens,
Give us 4 or 5.
but lady, if you give us $50 to $100,
We'll go home with you tonight.
so guys, hold it up, show your appreciation, then we're gonna take the jump.
Yeah, they're gonna get ready to jump. That's right.
It's free, baby.
Well,
It's free, baby. Free. It's free, baby.
from California, make some noise.
let's see them jump. Thanks, peace and love. Congratulations on 300K. You remember how I started and see how far I've grown. Appreciate it. All right, thank you.
Anybody else? Yes.
Flores said you've seen these guys perform in Venice Beach. They're good. says, I'm surprised I have the patience to stay. Yeah. I don't show this too often, so why not? HNC says, you watch them all the time on live cams? There we go.
Squat down just a bit and touch your toes. Very easy, very simple. So head down, pass up just like college.
It's all over this city, sometimes in the nitty, sometimes in the gritty. You know I never feel better, I'm a little can't control this whole time. I'm not even the baby.
Thanks BJ1980. Appreciate my videos.
Thank you. Thank you. There's only one race in this world today. Hey, what's that? And that's the human race. Ladies and gentlemen, that's ourselves. Thank you.
All right, that was awesome.
Thank you guys. I made it, guys.
Yeah, Bob Kish, there's a lot of build-up and hype, but they're amazing performers. You need a lot of finesse for that. I even gave him some money too. New York Life vlog is here. You're gonna be all right. I've seen these people before in Washington Square Park. The Dark Sky Hustlers. Yeah, toilet bus still, they are, the Dark Sky Hustlers. That's right. New York Life vlog. You're always in Times Square. Where are you today? I didn't see you. RRs with $2. Take my humble gift. Congrats, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Alrighty, so I think it's time for me to call it a night. I'm gonna take the subway back. So let's go in the station and we'll wait for the train. John says, great stream, you're welcome. Times Square subway station, the busiest subway station in New York City. Alex K saying we're losing connection. No, we're not. The connection's pretty good down here. Just when you're on the train, it doesn't stay connected. Wait a second, there's a G train here? What? It says G train to Astoria. What? G train? That's something new. I didn't know the G train went to Queens. Well, I'm signing off if the connection turns off. Might as well stay connected until my connection disappears. I can't even hear the conductor, what train it is. The speaker system's so bad. But we know there's the G train to Astoria Ditmars Boulevard. First time I've seen that. What the heck? It's supposed to be the end. Sometimes these roll signs, they're not accurate. I've seen like upside down trains before. It was like an upside down Q train one time. James says, what made me start YouTube? Because I wanted to show New York City to the world.